Yes, it is an Arizona family tradition since 1980. A Valley couple started Arizona Pumpkin Patch with just one location, which has since expanded to 12 across the state. Each patch is owned and operated by family and friends.
Yeah, so it's safe to say they know a thing or two about pumpkins. And that's why we sent Team 12's Jen Wall out to one of their locations in Gilbert.
So Jen, with Halloween this weekend, how does one pick out the perfect pumpkin? I feel it's a personal choice.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Do you guys have anything you do, when you pick the perfect pumpkin? I know for me, it's a little tricky. I never quite know what to pick. I just kind of grab them at the store, throw them in the cart, and head on my way. So this morning, exactly. There are a lot of pumpkins here, as you can see. It's so many different choices. It can be a little overwhelming when you got the kiddos and you're coming out and getting that perfect pumpkin. So joining me live now is Scott. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. So you have the perfect pumpkin over here. Yes, would you like to go grab that? Okay, go ahead and grab it. So go ahead and tell us, starting with color and sound, what are we looking for when we pick that perfect pumpkin?
Well, the first thing you're looking for is you want a nice deep orange color, no blemishes, and you want to make sure it has a good hollow sound when you hit it on the pumpkin. Okay,
so color and sound, we checked off those boxes. I hope you ladies are taking notes. Anything else that we should be checking for when we're out hunting for pumpkins?
Absolutely. You also always want to check the bottom. Make sure it's not soft or mushy. It looks nice and clean. And check the stem on the top. You want a good strong stem, maybe a little bit of green in it. That makes you know that it's a good inside and it's going to be a long-lasting pumpkin.
Okay, Scott. And then the other question that we have for you this morning is, and this is something I also don't know, is like how long can they last if they're carved or uncarved? Like, I feel like I need to wait till 2 days before Halloween to get one, but that might not be the case.
Absolutely. You can buy a pumpkin for a while before. They'll last up to 3 months uncarved as long as you keep them out of the sun and out of the freezing weather. Once you carve it, though, you kind of want to plan that one because they'll go pretty quick once you've done that. So make sure you plan that around your holiday so you carve it and then it's out there looking good.
Yeah, I've seen some really cute pumpkins around my neighborhood that families have already carved, but they're getting a little mushy because they've carved them. Okay, so Jared, my photographer, and I have been looking around for our perfect pumpkin, so we're going to go pick it right now, and then Scott is going to tell us how we did. So I'm gonna throw Jared under the bus here. This is the one that he picked, and Scott, how did we do? Here, let me pick it up. These are some hefty pumpkins.
Well, let's put it through the test.
Okay.
We're looking at the color. The color's actually pretty nice, good and uniform.
Good job, Jared.
I don't see any blemishes, the smooth skin on it. Let's do the sound test. That's a good hollow sound right there, so I think a really good pick. Checking the bottom now. Nice and clean, no mushy, looking strong. Now the stem, let's pick the stem last. We're gonna give it a little test. Hopefully it doesn't break. Good strong stem, little bit of green. I think you did a pretty good job here.
All right, what, we get like an A+, A-? How'd we do?
We're going to do it 1 out of 10, and we're going to say this is an 8.
Wow.
All right,
Ooh,
Jared, you
he's
picked an 8.
harsh.
Good job. Yes.
Ooh.